We took our brand new Taili Inflatable Camping Tent out for some real world testing. An overnight trip in a thunderstorm. The weather didn't exactly cooperate, but that actually gave us the perfect chance to see how this tent performs when conditions are suboptimal. We're hoping this tent is hassle-free and easy to set up so we can get to our main objective, riding our mountain bikes. Before we can recommend the Taili tent, it has to pass 3 critical tests. Test number 1. Taili claims this tent is waterproof, but can it actually keep us dry through a thunderstorm? Test number 2. Taili promises a 2-minute setup. We're going to speed run the setup and see if we can beat the clock. Test number 3. Is this tent actually a good choice for mountain bikers? This tent needs to provide adequate shelter overnight so we can be well rested for our ride tomorrow. Our friends at Taili are supporting the channel by sponsoring this video. As always, we are sharing our genuine experience and only recommend products we actually use. We arrived Friday evening and started setting up just as the rain moved in.
Bro.
It made filming a bit tricky, but we got the tent up in time before it really came down. The rain stuck around, so we spent most of the evening hanging out in our buddy's cabin, eating dehydrated camping food and watching Cars 2.
Good morning. Slept like a rock. I slept on a rock. Just raw dogging it out here with no sleeping pads or air mattress or anything like that. But we are dry. This tent stayed waterproof even though it rained throughout the whole night, which is cool. We don't have any tarp down or anything like that, so that's a huge bonus. But yeah, let's get up and start the day.
By the next morning, the weather had cleared up, so we decided to refilm ourselves setting up the tent since the first take was pure chaos.
Okay. All right, so time to set it up. Never set it up before.
No, never. So this is our first time setting it up.
All right, let's get it locked in. Let's actually channel like our energy. Like we
What's
dig
up,
it.
guys? Okay.
All right, time to rip this bad boy open. Let's get into it.
All right.
We ain't wasting no time out here. We got our roof.
We're at a pump.
We got stakes. Or
Instructions.
poles.
And the tent.
I think this is the tent. All right, let's pop this bad boy out. Let's
Okay.
get it going.
Let's go.
Roll it. Let's go. Let's go, go.
Rotate.
Rotate.
That's good.
Okay, we gotta put stakes in all 4 corners. Stat.
All right, the stakes over here. Got
Stakes. All right, chuck them.
them. There you go.
Steak. All right, you gotta put stake in all 4 corners. You got your pump here, bike pump. Twist it on to the one that says inflate.
It says it.
Now remember that, kids, not deflate.
Says
This is
it on there.
inflation. Okay, so we twisting it on there. We got our special nozzle bit on here. Now
That's
this
the
is
nozzle
like,
bit you need to put on.
yeah, you gotta find this nozzle bit. It's gonna be your best, whoa, it's gonna be your best friend in this situation. This needs to be tight. Fastened properly. Okay. So now that this is on here, all you gotta do is take this end here and it just fits right into there and pops into place. And
Oh,
then,
it pops into place?
yeah, sort of, kind of.
I didn't know that.
A little bit, yeah. Then
Oh, it does.
you can start inflating. All right, it's filling up. It's doing its thing. Starting to come to life a little bit. It's alive! All right, and you'll know when it's filled up because it just won't want any more air. I'd say we're about there. It's feeling pretty taut. So you just simply pop that out, twist this bad boy on, and your GTG, baby. Got yourself a tent, just like that. What did that take? 20 seconds? No, probably not 20 seconds. Probably like 2 minutes realistically to set that up. So, you know, say you just got to the top of Everest and you needed to set up camp quick because a thunderstorm was coming in, this is the tent you want to bring with you.
You sure about that? Roof.
Roofing. Roofer guys. So you just plug this into these super teeny tiny little clips here. Very adorable. All right, so we're gonna attach the rest of these guy ropes to the stakes in the ground, so that way if we get any heavy winds, this thing's not gonna blow away. I like that they're already attached to the side of the tent too. That makes it so much easier. So you just take this here, kind of fish it through, and it's got a little hook on it, and then you can just stake it into the ground like this. All right, so now we'll use the remaining guy ropes, these stakes, and these poles that I just put together to put up the front canopy of the tent. Now, the front canopy is actually just this front flap here. So all you gotta do is unzip it, and then it just opens up to the screen of the tent. So you just stick the pole through here, and then you can attach the guy rope to the top here. And then you just take this end bit, and just like we did with the guy ropes and stakes on the other side, we're just gonna put this into the ground. And then we just do the same thing for the other side. And the post might look a little wonky at first, but it's pretty easy to adjust it. You just take it and move them so they're perfectly vertical, and you're good to go. Then you got yourself a canopy here, so you have a place to kind of get ready if it's raining or something like that. And you can also put your shoes under here, keep everything protected from the elements. Okay.
You go in? Good girl. It's a good girl, sit. Oh!
It's a good girl, sit. Oh.
Yo, what's up? Nikki B here. I'm about to give you a little tour of my tent. So, come on, I'll show you what's up. So right here, this is my canopy. So, you know, you can kind of stand under here, stay dry from the elements. When I'm chilling inside, I usually have this zipped up. That way I don't get any creepy crawlies crawling on my face. So let's go ahead inside of the tent, and I'll give you a closer look at some of the features here that come with this awesome tent. Make sure to pop your shoes off. We kind of do that no shoes in the house kind of thing. So, all right, so once you get in here, the first thing you'll notice is that this baby has like crazy high ceilings. Like you could legit put a chandelier in here. We don't have the chandelier installed right now, but I'm thinking about ordering one. So yeah, these are our windows here. And when you want a little bit of privacy, all you gotta do is just pop these through here, roll them down, and then you got ultimate privacy. You even got like a little Velcro guy here, which is super nice, keeping all the neighbors from peeping on you when you're doing your business in the tent, you know, sleeping and stuff like that. So you got another window on this side, of course, here. And then at the top, these are kind of like our ventilation holes here. So that's really nice that they put these up here at the top. Kind of all the hot air goes out of here. And then you can kind of see through here. This is like our roof. So this is what's gonna keep the rain out of there. This is an actual rain cover on top of it. So that's kind of what that does. This unit also comes with some pockets on the side, so you won't be misplacing your keys or your cell phone, which is super sick. You got one for you and one for your wife or your buddy, whoever's, you know, camping with you at the time. So the final thing is that this baby is able to be used with like an electric cord, so you can run an electric cable right through here. That way, you know, you can plug in your flat screen TV, plug in your PS5 and play some games with the homies in here. So super sick. And if you haven't noticed, this baby also has another entrance or exit over here as well. So it's basically the same thing as the front, but in the back. So you can have this side open and this side open, and you're gonna have so much air going through this thing. It's literally gonna feel like you're in the high plains. So that's super cool. And yeah, it's a pretty sweet tent. I really like the black and yellow. Shout out Pittsburgh Steelers. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for going on this tour of my tent. Let's get into some mountain biking now. So before we go for our ride for the day, since it rained on our bikes last night, there's a little bit of bike maintenance you want to do once the bikes get super wet. And that's just basically drying off the chain and applying some lube so it protects it from flash rusting.
And then all of the bolts up here on the top of the bike, like where the cockpit is, you'll just want to make sure you kind of get in there with a little paper towel because these can flash rust if they don't have paint on them and they're kind of exposed. So you want to do that, and then you'll also kind of want to just like shake the bike to get the water out, and then it should be good. These bikes can obviously get wet because they're mountain bikes. They're kind of meant to be, you know, off-road machines, but you just want to do those maintenance things. That way your bike's ready to go when you hit the trails. This is up near Hammond's Rock where there was a fire last week. The trails are still like the exact same. It's just all the woods around there. Pretty wild. You can see the trail kind of zooming up through there. Pretty wild. Crazy. Whoa.
Did you just do it?
Oh my God!
I think we'll be alright. That didn't hurt anything.
Yeah, I don't know what that even hit.
My spoke.
Oh, you spoke, okay. Damn, dude. Just collecting bells on us right now.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
We're so close is the thing, but now we're awake, right, boys? Whoa, big. This is sick. Katie Ripsticks. Young boy.
Nice.
Nice. Sick.
I lost it on that little downhill.
It was time to wrap up for the day and head back to base camp, but we still had one more question to answer. Is this Taili inflatable tent good for mountain bikers? Before we could answer that question, we needed to see if this tent was just as easy to deflate and pack up as it was to inflate and set up.
Timber.
If you've ever packed up a tent, you'll know that 99% of the time, the tent rolls up into a giant ball and you're expected to shove it into a poorly made bag the size of an envelope. Surprisingly, the Taili inflatable tent deflated and rolled up nicely in just a few seconds. The bike pump has a deflate mode, so we use that to suck any remaining air out of the tent. As for the bag, you can probably fit 2 Tailis in here. And boy oh boy, do I love Taili for that.
All right, fits in the bag.
So this leads us to our final question. Is the Taili inflatable tent good for mountain bikers? Yes. It packs down easily and sets up fast so we can spend more time riding. It kept us dry during a storm and kept bugs from crawling up our noses. Basically all the things mountain bikers look for in a tent. Link down in the description if you want to get one for yourself. We're Nick and Katie, thanks for watching.